Hey guys, so my name is Sasha and I am with Charley Insurance. I got into being an insurance agent not because I was actually looking for it, so I had family connections that got me into the title insurance industry. So I did that for roughly around 8 years. 5 years in, had to look for something with a little bit more growth and opportunities, so I just got into the property lines and multi-lines on there. Joining the Charley team, I would say, is once again opportunity and growth. That's a big factor of me. I want to be able to work in a company where I don't feel like I'm stuck. At Charley, there's so much more carriers to work with and opportunities to kind of help insureds a little bit more, so I'm really excited in doing that. Oof. I used to be a pet sitter before, so I used to do that for a year or two while I was in college. And then also doing title insurance, and then just got straight into what I do now. There would be moments where I'd be taking care of like 10 dogs at a time. There was birds, there were snakes, pretty much everything. Yep, I'm a big animal person. Going back to the whole route, just helping people. I know insurance is I would say a lot of people take a look at it, it's kind of messy, it's a lot of work that a lot of people out there wouldn't want to put in. So having an agent, helping them from start to finish, making it easier for them, one less thing to worry about, that's something I really like to do, just help them out with. I feel like a lot of people think it's just, you call up an agency or whether the carrier itself and you can just get a policy right there and then. A lot of people aren't aware that there's certain things that also come into factor, like, you need inspections and all those sorts. And I know it's new things that have come out, new legislation, but we do need a whole bunch of documentation, I would say, or information in order to be able to write a policy that's correct and that would best benefit the insured if they ever had to use a policy for whatever reason. Review coverages. Review your coverages that you have. I would say starting now, gaps, just because with the cost of supplies going up and such, like I've been working on a few files where people are being underinsured or they don't understand that, for example, like the pool cages and those situations, they don't fall into other structures. So they don't even have that coverage in the event that a hurricane comes around. One of the biggest items in the home that costs the most amount of money to usually rebuild is not included on there. Yes. My whole thing, whenever I do have an insured on the phone or via email, it's just, I like to be completely upfront about everything. I am not only here to kind of just, give you a proposal. I want you to kind of just go with me. I'm going to explain every part, coverage A, B, C, all the endorsements. I want to understand who you are as a person, so then I know exactly what you value and how we should ensure that. I would say there was this one client where he owns quite a bit of properties, and a lot of them were just older properties, commercial properties, and it definitely had a lot of back work to it. But at the end of the day, we were able to write every policy with not a cheaper policy, but it was a much more well-rounded one that protected him, protected his tenants in there if they were to ever do anything to his home. And it just felt nice being able to just have everything under one agency for him. Now he doesn't have to call one agency over here, another agency over there to kind of track down who has this policy, because that was something that we had an issue with. Yeah. I am a big music fan, so I love listening to music at all times. You'll catch me at a concert. I love cooking. So big thing about me is I'll go home, I'll whip something up in the kitchen. I like trying new recipes and cuisines and hitting up all the local food spots around the area.